Alright, let's get back into it a little bit. Yeah, long time no see. To see the in-game tutorials again. Well, I do remember that I need to eat from a pot, right? Okay.
That's really... Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Yes. The goal was to eat. Now, this game is not exactly splash water on yourself, right? So this is an RPG that is more like a... Oh, I can pour a potion? No, I can't. It's like an RPG that where you play a role of a Henry who is... No, I'm not going in the right direction. How do I get out of the house? This way? Yes? Okay, yeah. So, wash yourself. Yeah, a lot of factors affect this game, basically.
I feel like a new man.
So, now that I washed my face, I can go and talk to, like, this lady who saved us, basically, previously. Bojina.
Did what you asked?
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again.
Yeah.
So, consider yourself lucky.
I will.
Plot armor.
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it.
And
of
chamomile.
course, chamomile.
Okay.
You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Well, sage is like purple, I think, and chamomile is like white. Is this dangerous?
But you said Lethean potion could be fatal. Do you really want to try it on Hans?
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it, as long as we get his fever down first.
I think
After
sage
all,
is
it worked
purple.
on you. And considering how he's wounded, we don't have no better option.
All right.
Yeah,
think so.
okay.
I do. But first, we'll be needing them fresh herbs.
Yeah.
Easy as pie. I can do that.
I think.
Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage,
What?
not some dried herb.
Oh
so
my
listen
God.
Up. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly
and
glad of
hide
that.
them in the woods.
Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I don't know.
True. I might have been a bit hasty. But leaving him lying around here doesn't seem like a good idea.
And it ain't either. But what can I do? I'll have to take care of it with Pavlena when she gets back. Of course, if it bothers you and you feel up to it, grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose.
Oh.
Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles.
Yeah. I'll see whether I'm up to it.
Okay. I take spade.
Ones too.
Where? Pick sage, pick chamomile, take spade. Alchemy bench, take spade is on the left. St. John's Wort. Okay, I guess I'm picking up stuff. Marigold. Great. More marigold. St. John's Wort. This is not what I should be. Spade. Yes, pick up spade. Okay. Pick up corpse. Grab body. Carry the corpse to the stream. Stream. Okay. Yes, the compass. Is it going to to help me navigate the world? Okay, so it's the eye.
Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work.
Dig a grave. Do I equip it?
You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Start digging. Okay. Carry the corpse to the grave and bury it. Wait, can I loot it? Oh, I can loot the hell out of it. Wait. Transfer all items. Grab. No. But I can bury. Drop it. Bury.
Maybe Earth rest.
Okay. So pouch. Campison. Okay. Yeah. Looks good. I don't know about torch. I don't really have a.
Lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
prowler. I don't have a weapon, right? It's just
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
okay. Let's go quickly.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
What's going on? Sage.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
I guess I'll pick up a couple. And more. I don't know how much I need. Dandelion? Yeah, maybe. There's like an arrow pointing towards a spot, but it's just dandelions. Pick chamomile. Oh, there's chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile.
And I need one more.
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
What are you talking about? Mint. Maybe it'll be useful at one point. Yeah, there's chamomile. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
More?
I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Yeah, I sure hope that none of this is timed. And I can just
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
where?
They must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks.
Oh,
What do you know about it?
what axe? Yeah. Torch.
We're from Lord von Burgos. We're looking for those murderers. Lord von Burgos is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. Hey, you! What do you want?
Sick 'em, Growler.
You're a dead man. Show your stuff! Ah! Ah! Nope, I'm done. Save yourself.
What the fuck?
Shit! Shit! Run! Shit! I can't handle.
I don't know if I'm. I don't know if I should have been doing that, but moonshine, pear pretzel, door and chest keys, tailor's kit, tin bandage. Where's the other guy? Loot. Also just torch, door and chest keys. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm not keeping any of this or something like that.
Hans, can you hear me, friend?
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Okay.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word
Reputation
for it.
gained.
I hope I won't live to regret it.
Okay.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them.
Oh, I
Sure.
need to. Oh, I need to cook.
No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got
Yeah,
everything for
I
it?
got it.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them.
Okay.
I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My
Okay.
eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Alright, I'll try.
I'll try. I don't know how.
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a
Okay.
book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
My
I
god.
can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but
Yes,
if you give me
please.
some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Okay. New codex entry. Okay. No, what? I think think it's here, right? What?
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you
What?
kindly. I'll sleep easier now. And when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Uh, can you start alchemy? I guess.
First, go to the recipe book.
Yes. Recipe is on the right. Oh,
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
yes.
And remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile and a handful of sage. All the chamomile, add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Herbs. No. What? No. Recipes.
You must have read it by now, surely.
Yes, to the table.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Oh, yes, pour wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Move the cauldron. Oh, okay.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But
Okay.
sometimes you
Okay,
need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Bellows.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good.
Okay.
Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Select and select. Confirm.
All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Take. Throw in. More chamomile. Yep.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact.
Oh,
Every grain of sand counts.
how long?
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right.
Yes.
Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Yup. Mortar. Pestle. grind.
Have you ground it? Good.
Yes.
Now, drop it in the cauldron.
Yes.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Pour out the remedy. How to distill? Take the phial and select the retort. Phial. Pour.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Oh. Strong chamomile brew. Leaf table. Yes, I will need that.
Here it is.
It's a healing potion. Okay.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
I don't know. I am tired. Okay. Fine. I guess I'm tired. Sleep and save. Yes. Oh, sleep and save. What is this? The amount of about 4 hours of sleep.
We did what we could for Hans. The rest is in God's hands. Now go and rest.
Sure, maybe until 5. Oh.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what?
Oh.
I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't
Like
over.
some trauma.
I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Right. Oh my god, what did I just watch? It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Me neither.
Were you having a nightmare?
Wait. Who is she? Did I? Who?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
I don't know. I don't feel, I guess, better than yesterday, but I don't know.
I feel like I got thrown by a horse, and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good. Considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword,
The sword.
I think.
The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me.
Yeah.
But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye. That's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table.
Yeah.
And I've got something else for you too. Come along. And we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
When's the last time I ate something?
Oh. Get up and eat. No, I cannot eat this anymore. Perk points. Enemy's level. Okay.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Bro. Can I sit? Apple? Onion? but how do I sit? Yes, sit.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Virginia told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Should I? Well,
There was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who they are.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
I don't know.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my heart.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scars for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough.
How?
Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Rattay, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Oh,
for your journey.
nice.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And
Oh,
thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt.
save
better get
your
going.
schnapps.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing
Okay,
hearts. And you have rightfully earned the
listen, I'm not wearing a pouch. How do I eat?
gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
Get up.
If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir.
Apple.
Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. We will never need to take up your offer.
Alright, let's see. Maybe I cannot sleep and save. Or I can save the game like this. I need to eat from a pot. Hopefully.
Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place.
I don't want to lock
They
pick.
catch you. My dread to think.
Start alchemy
Take down a hair on the run.
or talk to Kipon about leaving for Trotsky.
And a man's an easy
Start alchemy. Let me see. No, chamomile decoction. Oh, I only have one. Recipe. Learn. Yes. Nettle belladonna wine.
no end of work.
Alright. Let's talk.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
We have to get back for Matt. Toss at the pond.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right.
That's
At the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
You don't believe me?
You don't believe me?
It's not that I don't believe you. It just doesn't make any sense that he'd be here.
No, I'm not. I'd never mistake him for anyone else.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people.
I'm
It was
confused.
dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Oh, where'd you get it?
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Alright. The presentation is just wow. All I can say.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man at medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Okay. And?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Did that work?
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Huh? Oh, someone's coming.
You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. To Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
Yeah.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
Oh no.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Oh
And
no.
even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir,
What?
there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
What?
Getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me!
Okay.
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Oh, we just got told to.
What the fuck was that?
Uh-huh. I don't know.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Okay, wash yourself. Seems like one of the kind of things that I have to make a habit of doing is being clean.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
That's... Alright, well, it looks like the game is saving. So...
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this.
Alright, welcome back. Yeah, we have to wash and change.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Well... So...
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Let's go back and bury them, I guess. It's like, what? Yeah, you are to blame. Yes, you are.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajena's. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Oh.
Cheers.
What is it?
Oh.
That's that woman from the pond.
The
Or the
pond?
one you gave us away for.
I wear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What is he waiting for? She can vouch for who we are.
No.
Go to her.
No. She... What?
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. That's a picture at
This
all.
sounds
I ain't
terrible.
seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof.
But
It stinks like something died here. Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, Go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of...
Ah, yes.
What was that? That is wounded.
Wash.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
Why could I not?
Him and his men were attacked by bandits.
Sword fight.
Most of them are
So we
dead.
could waste...
So if I try to save your schnapps,